So how significant are the Wolves' back-to-back blowout wins over the Lakers and Clippers? Can you do not care?
They're 10 and 10.
Hey, sir. They are no longer 10 and 10.
So 11 and 10.
They're
my bad. They were 10 and 10 prior to yesterday. 11 and 10. So they're one game above 500. So cool.
I think it means something, though. At least, you know, if you got to play the Lakers or the Clippers in that 8th spot, because Lakers not going to go past that.
I mean, the 5th, 6th spot, so, you know, you may.
I guess
later in the play.
So if you got to play either one of them teams, yeah.
Since they're a bottom feeding team, you know, I guess it is good for their morale that they beat two teams that's in front of them.
Y'all got
they're
one
bottom
more
feed?
win.
Yeah.
Y'all got one more win.
I mean, we had two more wins before they won last night.
A very powerful win, though.
You know what I mean? So these are two powerful wins. So they'll be like, yeah, we just beat two juggernauts.
But let's talk about another situation. So last week after the Wolves' 4th straight loss, Ant-Man called out the team, saying they had grown apart and were acting like a bunch of front runners. He included himself in that. He also said their identity was that they were soft as hell for not being able to hold each other accountable. So since those comments, the Wolves have won 3 straight games. But right now at 11 and 10, they are still 11th in the West. So do you believe the Wolves will make a run and end up as a top 6 team in the West? Build on the great season they had last year.
Yeah. I believe in Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards, you know. I feel like right now in the West, the lead is just ass right now. So
Cheeks.
Everybody's looking terrible. So I think by the end of January, I think Minnesota gonna be where they supposed to be in that like 4-3 spot. I don't think Houston gonna be still at the top. I think
currently, I believe, 2nd in the West right now.
Yeah, I think somebody's gonna move them out the way. OKC gonna stay where they at. And yeah, I don't know. Who else is good? Phoenix is in limbo. Denver got one.
Denver gonna move. Denver gonna move.
No, they in limbo too. They ain't got no bench. But Russ, Lakers, we stuck on.
You know,
we getting killed.
Figuring things out.
No,
transitional stage.
You know, the front office, you know, see glimpse and you stay focused on the glimpse we show and don't do no moves. We gonna be in 8th or 9th spot. Warriors, they fell back to where they belong, so yeah.
That was one bright spot of this whole situation.
If this was last year and Anthony Edwards made those comments, who would he have been talking about? Right? 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 No, you.
No, he was talking about Towns.
We'll be thinking Towns, right?
Yeah.
We'll be thinking Cat. Now, like I'm sitting here like, who would he be talking about?
Julius.
You think that's who he's talking about with that?
Because Julius don't, like, when you ask him something, he fights back with it. So I could see them getting into it over a certain type of...
Yeah, I mean, he was saying across the board, didn't single anybody out, said the entire team, soft as hell, dudes weren't able to talk to each other, they had grown apart, had a front runner mentality.
Grown apart.
When things were up, everything's all good. When things down, he also referenced the crowd booing them.
Well, could y'all talk to each other before? How was the conversations within the locker room before? Could you criticize your teammate and critique him without him being upset before?
Yeah.
Right? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So now that Julius there is... But now they
So if they could do that before, was Cat the vocal point? Was he the vocal leader? Was he the one that was?
And we have seen some instances this season of Randle and Gilbert kind of going at it during the game with each other.
Yeah, they two emotional players on the same team.
Yeah. But that drive, you need that right there. What Julius Randle did, Towns not doing. He's shooting the 3.
Who's shooting the 3?
Towns.
What are you talking about?
You need that drive that Julius did and dunked it in the playoffs. Yeah, you need that. You can't settle. Towns was settled for 5 threes against Dallas.
Probably makes sense. Like during that time, that's when like Rudy Gobert was getting the 3 seconds and Matty wasn't getting the ball.
Yeah, that type of stuff going on. So they had lost 4 straight games after that 4th loss against the Kings. and made these comments. Made sure to include
they lost
himself.
to the Kings.
Yeah, which
that will make us that'll make me say we soft too.
they were 8-10 at that point.
No, the Kings, they got all that talent. They're not good, man.
Yeah.
Teams is good as hell. You can't be soft against the Kings. And Bonus be punking everybody, though.
But that's just, I'm talking about overall, they lost to the Kings, and the Kings wasn't at the time.
Yeah, Kings currently 12th in the West.
Yeah, they struggling, so you lose to them, you're trying to get back on track.
Home crowd booing you.
Yeah.
That's the thing when your home crowd boo you, that hit.
That's when it look bad, yeah.
How does
But
that
they
feel as a
figure it
player
out.
when you're trying to give your all, or maybe not give your all out there, and your home fans?
Yeah,
Fans never booed you, or your team?
No, you was at the Knicks.
Yeah.
But they just did that.
And I don't even think, the second year I was at, we was winning the first year, so we made the playoff, we made it to the second round my first year, so there was no need to boo. The second year we had a lot of injuries, so it wasn't, like guys really wasn't available that second year. I'm saying my second year there, so
Yeah.
I don't remember them booing because we still went out and competed and all that shit.
That's all they care about is
Yeah,
like, if
for
you
real.
look
When
like
you
you're
look
going
like-
hard, they.
Yeah, we still competed.
Yeah, I've never been.
Yeah, I ain't never been booed at home.
I never been booed as a team. like we stinking and then they boo everybody. Nah, I was just a part. They just booed one person.
Yeah.
They booed.
Just you.
I don't want to. I don't want
They got booed. You got
We
booed.
give you the ball.
You
You get the ball.
Please,
Boom.
Stop.
please.
No, I'm just saying.
In the beef.
Boom.
I'm talking about that.
Because it just starts off with one person.
I'm talking about my friend.
Boom. Damn. Shit started early.
I'm talking about my friend.
Unnecessary.
I'm just saying that's.
But Gil, obviously you said you feel like the Knicks kind of already won the trade. You stamped that, the Cat Julius Randle trade. But do you feel like the Timberwolves will be able to figure this thing out? Get back into that top 6 in the Western Conference?
You don't think so? Look at everybody.
Because the star player is not, he's not in his element of prime yet, where like, you know what I mean? He's not at that Kevin, KG to Duncan. He's, he's not at that level of
just
like he's still a young up and coming talent,
But
to the point where
talent-wise,
he don't have
the
there's gonna be
team
guys
is
listening to him like,
Let me ask you a question. Should they put the ball in his hand?
how they doing it?
Like make him the point.
Might as well.
And the point
Take
over
Mike
Conley.
Conley out of the
Sometimes.
situation. I'm asking with that in hand, because how many points he averaging this year?
Let me pull that up.
He was having like 26, I think. Or
Nah,
27.
he's low.
He's lower than
It's
that.
dropped a little bit.
He's lower
had
than
some-
that.
For real?
He's lower than that right now. I don't know how much lower. I know.
Okay.
So I'm just thinking, right? For what these other guys.
26, 6, and
I know
4
about
assists
that.
so far this season. Shooting 44% from
But
the
it
field.
was 29 then.
42% from
dropped.
three. Yeah, he had a couple. Obviously, it was unfortunate
just
situation.
thinking-
How they
to get
play
the leg.
offense, it makes sense.
Right.
Because it's not like you're involving Michael Conley. It's not like Michael Conley's
He's a spot-up
running
shooter
the-
now.
Yeah, he becomes a spot.
He
It's
be
like
Derek Fisher.
It's Derek Fisher.
Yeah,
Derek Fisher.
That's like the old Lakers style.
But you don't have a dominant post player for that to be effective. So Derek Fisher was excellent because we had the double team shot,
Yeah.
right?
So
So that made Derek Fisher just sit out there and do what he do best, right?
if you don't have a, if
No,
you want
can
to.
still do it because they did it
I
with Gasol and
No, what I'm saying, if you're just gonna have if you're just gonna have Mike Conley as a shooter, basically it's like, all right, who's the better shooter, you or DiVincenzo?
Yeah.
they
Right.
don't want to play him like
And you,
that.
but
it's-
bigger though. Now you put the ball in Anthony Edwards'
Then
hand,
Anthony's
you got
the
a
point?
bigger- He's the point, and you play.
They play Alexander.
DiVincenzo guards the point.
Yeah.
DiVincenzo don't even play, bro. Like that. They put Alexander.
I'm just thinking,
in.
man, the way the game is now, and how Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are, like, you need another guy. I think him and Daniels can be your 1 and 2, and you add another.
You mean
guy
go
that-
real big.
You can go real big. That's what I'm saying. I think you can. It can be done.
What?
Because both of them defend. Both of them defend.
Nas can play 3, right?
He could if you.
So you can put Ant-Man,
could.
Daniels, Nas, Julius,
And Julius.
You can have a really big lineup.
So you
I-
take Daniels out?
No,
No, Daniels at the
He
2.
defends.
Oh, so
You
no
can have
DiVincenzo.
Nah, what I'm saying is there's like through the game
I'm
you
starting
can try.
Julius Randle at the 3. And I'm
Or-
playing
or
Nas
Reed.
Reed at the 4 and Gobert at the 5.
Okay. And who?
And Daniels and Ant-Man.
Still bringing DiVincenzo off the
now
bench.
Now think about teams. They're gonna have to try to adjust to them.
You ain't got it.
I'm watching Orlando. Orlando
Julius
big as
he
hell.
can dribble. He can dribble.
Hey,
Julius,
Orlando
you
big
can
as
do that.
hell.
Yeah, Orlando's big as fuck.
Watching them play in Philly
yeah.
yesterday, dog.
But when
Orlando
Powell
big
big,
as,
yeah.
and they missing
Even
Powell.
without Powell,
And even without Powell, they still big. The dude they brought that started for him.
Yep.
He 6'10", 6'11", yes. I'm watching KJ
Right.
sitting next to him yesterday like, God damn, who?
Franz Wagner, 6'10",
Yeah.
230, playing the 2-3. I mean, it's,
speaking of, he's really good.
Yeah.
we tried to talk about him yesterday.
He's really
Tried to give him some love, Kenyon.
Wagner.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
He made a couple. Dog, he went to the basket and Travis yesterday tried to dunk that bitch backwards.
Man,
Representing the fatherland.
I said, oh, this dude different.
Orlando, all right, they're sleeping.
No, yeah, but no.
Gil
but
said he's not quite yet to lean in on watching the Magic yet, but
I get it,
just
but
can't watch
They watch
Magic.
Philly.
I'm watching Philly play.
I can't watch Magic.
And I'm watching them tomorrow, too. They play,
Teams you can't
once they play
watch.
the Magic again tomorrow.
Oh, you gonna be well
Watch
versed.
two times this day, I'm saying. Total four this shit.
So when the Magic
Who the
play
fuck
your
is that right
team,
there? God damn, he kind of good.
No, but then you wait.
got a bunch of players
Then
like
you
that.
gotta start
You
looking
got
at 30 to play boxing one on him. I'm like, yeah, the food almost done.
It's a fool
Right?
almost done.
He damn near done grilling already. But no,
Like he
I think they should put in at the point, put the ball in his hand.
Actually, he was the guy before Banchero got there, right?
No, they
Wagner.
No, he came after, I think.
Oh.
Did he?
nah, let me double check.
I don't know.
Or they came in at the same time, something
Yeah,
like
he
that.
just got his bag this year.
There was already some guy that they were pumping up a lot over
No,
there.
that was
No, I think they're both. No, Franz has been there a season before. Yeah,
Yeah, the season before.
yeah.
So, but
Paolo's in his
so
third.
to
Franz
play
in his fourth.
Ant at the point gives them a different look. You go big, line up, you make teams adjust to you,
Randall could bring it up too sometimes.
and he can guard. The way the game is now, he can guard the three.
You can guard the three. It's not like it's not like they're taking people off the dribble. It's
Then you make people have to guard. Then you have to guard Nas Reed, McDaniels, and Anthony Edwards on the floor at the same time.
How long do you leave that lineup in, though, for the first quarter?
Whatever it is.
No, I thought that you like a lineup like that.
You don't
You
want
probably
Then-
You don't want him to be on the ball the whole...
No, what I'm saying is you probably put that lineup in middle of the
Fourth?
like at the 9-minute mark of the second quarter. Because once you do a trade, once you bring back in, because who comes off the bench?
DiVincenzo,
and Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
Alexander Walker.
Yeah, so when you're subbing you bring in Ant-Man.
So you subbing Nas for point guard.
Because Nas will already be in.
So
he come in for like the three. He
Yeah,
come at
and
the
you
3
bring
minute
Mike
mark.
Conley in.
So
you
you
bring
said-
Mike Conley in. You put him in for Nas or Rudy. Then you move. So it's
Yeah.
right. So there's ways to mess
You
up
don't
the lineup.
want Ant on the ball the whole time.
No, you put like a 4-minute. You put like a 4-minute stretch to see how it looks.
Yeah,
but
you
you
can
make
start
the
off.
teams defend you different.
Yeah,
With that lineup, I think.
for sure. That'd be dope.
And obviously,
It's
Timberwolves.
a big ass lineup.
Timberwolves number one team in the league defensively last season. I believe they're currently 6th this season.
Still good.
Yeah, but
Yeah, 'cause they got 3 really, really good defenders on the floor at the start of the night.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards, McDaniels, and then you got. I'm
He
saying,
got to drive more too, though. Ant-Man. He got to mix it up. He got to get back to
Like what's the funny is yesterday I think he had his higher was 3.5 on a 3, and I'm like,
hey,
man,
he gonna.
made 4, but he had 16 points.
That's what I'm
So it's
saying.
all
You got to
threes.
drive.
This is all
bruh.
threes, like.
a lot of threes, a lot of settling from that
You got
squad.
to
bro.
drive. He's selling too much.
So you think they'll figure it out?
I don't know if they will, because then you start to think about the year Sacramento finished third, right? Was it a fluke? And it's coming to around that. It probably they ain't did shit. It's a fluke, right?
Yeah, some of these teams not like realize
Nah,
these young teams ain't being
Zach gonna make
consistent
the play.
from year to year.
Yeah, they not. So, and I think this
Yeah.
is one of these situations, maybe.
Especially with Sack getting DeMar DeRozan this year, I think there was expectation to return.
Absolutely.
Return to that.
You expect to be
that
better.
Yeah.
You bring Malik Monk back, right? You like so you.
Yeah,
You expect to be
Sack
better
make
this
the
year.
playoffs?
No. They stink,
Damn.
man.
They
not good,
I can
dog.
put some shots on it.
They not. Have you watched them play?
Yeah, but it's hard to figure out with DeMar. You put
20 games in,
that-
they're almost 20. So this is the sample size.
DeMar and Julius is two
This is the
tough
sample
people to
size,
figure out
man.
on a team.
After 25 games, you know what you are.
So you saying the Lakers is ass and
No,
everybody
they
else?
That's
just
not what
coming
you're saying,
back.
man.
That's what I'm saying.
They're coming back to reality is what I'm saying. They got up to a hot start. I was honest with the situation where I thought they would finish. I I said they would be fighting to get in once again, right?
Nah, I think
8, and they'll end up probably 7 or 8. Like that's just what it is.
Us. Oh,
right?
no, I think they'll
end
6 to
right.
8.
So that's my thing with. Like, I don't show me different, right?
I don't think they're gonna be
Since
higher.
they were the 3rd seed, what have Sacramento done?
Yeah.
Right.
The Lakers
So
put them out though.
Minnesota last year. Was it a fluke? You made a trade for what? You had a good team. You finished top 2, 3 in the West. So
Didn't give it a chance.
you didn't give it a chance. Come back to see if we can do it again, right? So now you done mess with the chemistry of this. Now the boy talking about we soft. Now these things going on now. You have a 20, 25 game sample size now on what we are. Right? You won 3 straight. Okay, cool. Guaranteed it's going
Go back
it's going to go back to what they were, right? Because this sample size, you can't.
I just don't know.
I don't see them running off guys.
I don't see it.
See, this is the thing. I don't see them running off multiple games right now.
So I'll give you their next 5 games.
40. I'll give it at least a 40.
They play the Warriors twice on Friday and Sunday. Then obviously,
2 tough games.
And Steph hurt, right?
And they got Lakers and Spurs.
Tough games.
Like, no, what I'm saying is,
Steph dealing
next
with
4
knee
games.
tonight.
That's
I
what I'm
believe
saying.
he's sitting
Steph
out
gonna be
tonight.
out.
no, but what I'm saying is like, when they're losing, he's calling them out, right? He's calling them front runners,
Yeah.
which lets you know when shit goes bad, they go sour mentally, right?
Pointing fingers.
Yeah, when we're winning, we're over here like clap, clap, clap. When we're losing, we're trying to figure out whose fault it is. Instead of just, this is basketball. We're gonna win 4-5 in a row. We're gonna lose 4-5 in a row.
Yeah,
But we still play
That's
the
what
same
I'm
way.
saying. So then that's what I'm saying. He ain't the Kevin. He ain't the cage. He ain't the when you're about 29, 30, when you're going through these situations. The older veteran guy, the star player, brings everybody together. So there's none of this in the media.
So I gotta be better.
Yeah.
I gotta do
Yeah,
this.
it becomes
What
odd.
bets are in the
I gotta
NBA
find
now?
a way
You
for us
need
to
bets.
get
But that's why
You need a king in your
But that's
team,
why
and so you
that's
need
why they
bets.
can't. But that's why they can't come back from it.
But no
you're not
other
gonna
team
call
got
me
bets.
soft. You're not gonna call me soft, and then don't think that's gonna be lingering in my
No
mind.
other teams got bets too. And the way the league is.
You don't say Mike Conley's not a vet on that squad? The hell?
I'm
he's
pretty
not the
sure
best
he.
player
I'm pretty
for
sure
him.
he talked to him.
But that's what Andy even said. Me and
Yeah,
Mike were talking.
Mike would talk to
Me
him.
and Mike were talking, and
Yeah. Like Tyrone Lue, right?
Mike played with
They take an ass whooping. He say what?
I'm flushing it.
We flushing it. There's no blaming. This is part of the game. We're going to get blown out. This is the NBA. We're playing against
You're
other stars.
flushing it.
We're going to get blown out sometimes. I'm not going to sit here and point fingers because we lost by a lot.
What's the top 5
Gotta
teams
get
in
them
the
all.
West? What's the top
Top 5 teams in the West
right now?
currently. We have Thunder, Rockets, Mavs, Grizzlies, Suns.
What's the team you think?
Warriors are also 12-8 too, so they would be.
That's what I'm saying. Come on, man. I don't see. They better than Houston to me. They gonna be.
No, because those boys ain't calling each other.
Yeah,
Ain't no-
better, man.
Where's the rift?
All right,
Where's
okay,
the
now
rift?
we on dope.
Have you heard
Houston
anything?
didn't break
They better-
nothing up, Nick.
Dober dog food?
Houston
Dope and dog
Houston
food.
didn't subtract something that was working for
don't
them last
matter.
year. The way
Talent-wise,
the
it
way
don't
the
matter.
Rockets ended last season, right?
Yeah,
they were playing well at the end of last season.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't change anything.
Gil already owed me money. He said the Warriors
Then-
gonna be better than
so
the
they didn't change
Cavs.
nothing.
Remember that? Cavs and Warriors?
Right?
So now you want to make a bet?
better. On what?
I'm saying is,
I'll say the Wolves go be
So they
hot.
finished higher than Houston?
Yeah.
Oh, we can. How much you want to bet? Damn shots. What you want? How much you want to bet?
Higher, lower.
Nigga get aggressive. Motherfucker gonna talk to me like that? You gonna let him do that shit?
No, I just want to know. Guarantee the Rockets finish higher than the Wolves.
bet.
Cause you already wrong about motherfucking the quarterback for the Steelers. What's the nigga name?
Russell Wilson?
Yeah, you owe me shit for that.
What I owe you for that?
Some shots. So maybe let's bet 5.
I didn't think he was going to come back in. I thought they was going to lean on the
I
other.
thought you were gonna say 1,000, Nick.
$500,000.
You going to put that kind of faith in the Wolves?
Gentleman shake.
I don't want your wife coming to look for me.
Right?
So we asked the chat, are you buying the T-Wolves?
Do $100. I don't care.
Are you buying the
No, let's do
T-Wolves coming
the
back?
N-word. The N-word.
The N-word.
The N-word fun.
I just never, just when you start calling players, when you just start like
So we pay each other N-word fund?
Yeah.
When you start poking around,
He's gonna start going crazy.
That's fine. Let it. That's fine. Let it.
when you start poking around at the
I ain't gonna have to pay it. He gonna have to pay mine, so I might as well just start letting it fly. Right? Every episode, I might just do about 6, 7 episodes.
And 3 shots. And 3 shots.
So we asked the chat, are you buying the T-Wolves comeback? 55% said no. They do not believe in the Timberwolves right now. I do not know why. But let's talk about the
You
Clippers.
said they don't believe?
Yeah, they said 55%.
Yeah, they don't. And that's all? 55, that's it?
Okay, it is the chat. You know, it can be wishy-washy.
I don't, man.
I'm just like when you just around the league when teams are sliding, you don't really rift. When you hear the rift, you be like, it's more underlining than anything.
But
all it takes is a couple more pushes.
It don't
season
matter.
over with.
We heard the rift though, and they proceeded to win 3
You
straight
better
games
than me,
after
but
that.
if y'all not getting, if y'all not getting along, right?
It's a bigger issue.
Wait a minute. It's a season. We're gonna win 2. We're gonna drop 2. We're gonna this. What happens if they lose to damn Wizards? What you think the locker room looks like?
They ain't gonna lose to
But
Wizards.
if that's what breaks them up. When you lose to a team you don't supposed to. Since we're front runners, we only like each other when we win it.
Yeah.
And when we lose, I'm blaming somebody.
Absolutely.
So soon as we lose to teams we don't supposed to, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. I ain't getting the ball. I ain't doing this.
No matter, I could complain all day. If my talent is better than y'all's, I'm gonna win no matter what.
Man, listen. This right here. Whew.
Draymond socked Jordan Poole and won a championship the next
God. Oh my God. 3 seconds. Should have passed me the ball. Should have passed me the ball.
Draymond knocked out Jordan Poole.
You don't want me
win a
to?
championship.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
They did win a championship.
The year that he knocked him out?
Yeah, after.
No, he didn't.
I think the knockout was
2020.
was after
After.
the championship, and bags started getting distributed to the likes of Wiggins and Jordan Poole.
Yeah, man, come on, man. that duck in, you don't pass me. I'm willing to get a 3 seconds.
Wait.
I'm willing to get a 3 seconds because you don't want to give me the ball.
I played on the Wizards with you, Karl Anthony. Come on, man.
Yeah, we was balling.
Yeah, it was the first year. And y'all was all fighting for stats and
No,
shit
that was
to
the
make
next
the All-Star game. Yeah.
Oh, I was hurt. We talking about the next year. 10 games under 500, that one. 10 games under the same talent. 10 games under 500.
That's what I was at.
That's what I said. It's once you unhappy, like I ducked in hard, I just helped block, I ducked in hard, and you sitting there, and then I'm willing to sit here and get a 3-second call before you shoot the ball.
No.
That's internal.
It don't matter.
That talent don't matter no more.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Everybody else is ass.
That's internal.
It's like saying the Bucks not gonna win.
You tell me to come set a pick, and I'll be like, nah, I'm good. That's that shit.
So everybody, even the Bucks fighting each other, they ain't gonna win neither. They ain't gonna make the playoffs neither. Just because they fucked up too. They fighting eternal.
Who fighting internally?
With the coach and shit.
Ain't nobody said they was
No, that's not anything we've heard. But let's talk about the Clippers. Clearly, Ty Lue.
Now let's stop fighting.
They best player averaging 32 and 12.
Thank you. Talent-wise, they gonna make it because
they best player averaging 30. He can say whatever he want to.
Thank you. That's why they gonna make it.
He got one.
So clearly, Ty Lue leaving that blowout loss to the Wolves in the rearview mirror. But let's talk.